What's your soul saying? Oh.
Welcome to my channel, Aligning with My Soul. Welcome to all the new subscribers, and thank you so much for subscribing and liking my videos, commenting, taking the time to share how you're feeling and your stories. So it does mean the world to me, so thank you. I hope you guys are all well and coping with whatever situation you're in at the moment. I am thinking of you all. And if you are new, this channel is me sharing my story because I was triggered by my twin flame, and I'm in the process of aligning with my soul. So I will be exposing how my journey started and how it unfolds, my ups and downs, my highs and lows, and when, you know, it's quite entertaining when you see me excited, and you can hear in my voice when I'm feeling low as well. So it's just about me speaking my truth, being honest, and I want to be connected with people like you that are in the same similar situation to me and having the same sort of experience, and all the knowledge and understanding that I have so far of my journey, of the understanding of the twin flame journey. I want to be able to share with you to help people. So the main purpose is about sharing love and about helping people that are in the same or similar situations. I do oracle card readings for the masculine energy because it's usually the feminine that's drawn to watch this kind of video, because you'll be the positive polarity, the person that's watching today. And I do it, this channel is about people that are in some kind of challenge or separation with their twin flame, their masculine. But when I say separation, I like to use the word preparation, because you're one soul, so you're never separate, you're just not with the physical person. So I hope that helps you in some way. It really does help me to think of it like that, because it's true. And you're both of you are working on yourselves and concentrating on your spiritual journey so you can come back together as one. So I hope that helps anyway. So if I say divine feminine, divine masculine, please don't be offended. They are just labels. It is energy what I'm talking about. It's just easier for me to say feminine and masculine. It's just easier for me to say and for you to understand. So if I say him, her, he, she, please don't be upset. Just put it into your situation and how it resonates to you. So I'm excited about doing the card reading for the masculines today to see what the energy is, because things are progressing really quickly for some of you. If I say some, and I hope it does resonate for you today. But as I say many times, if you've clicked on this video and none of it resonates and you're not getting anything, you know, from the messages, just click back off the video. It's obviously not for you today, but usually when you click onto a video there is a message, and it is a timeless reading as well. So if you've clicked on it, it doesn't matter when it is, there will be a message for you that you need to hear. So I'm going to start shuffling the cards. So yeah, I am excited, and the energy is still really intense at the moment and shifting lots of things within me, and lots of amazing positive things. As I said in my last video, I had a massive miracle happen for me in my journey at the moment, but I'm still going through a process of being very uncomfortable with other things in my life that I'm having to let go of, and what you guys call as a karmic situation. That's the only way I can explain it. So I'm feeling very uncomfortable and I'm experiencing a lot of pain at the moment, but it's a block that's within me that I've got to get through. I've got to walk through the door of fear that I keep trying to avoid. I've got to do it, and it's very scary, but I'm going to do it, and I'm going through it, and I'm putting my trust in God and God's angels. So let me know how you're feeling at the moment and what you're experiencing, but everything to do with my to do with the masculine, and it's all really positive for what I'm releasing within me, but it's just really uncomfortable. Old patterns, old thoughts and people in my life. So, and I'm having to put my trust and my faith, really having to dig deep and ask for help and have strong faith. So you could be experiencing the same sort of thing. So, but it's very positive because it's the things that need to be shifted for me to move forwards even more on my journey. So, right, let's see what's going on with the masculine energy. What's going on with the masculines? Where are they at? On what energy are they in? What they're experiencing? How are you assisting and guiding the masculine at the moment? God, nice clear message, please. I'm going to get a card from each one of my decks today to see what's going on. What's the message for the person today that's watching? What's going on with their masculine energy? What's going on with the masculine energy? Change in direction. Very good. Let's read the message. The changes you're experiencing are divinely directed by your newborn willingness to open your heart to love and our guidance. Wow. You are protected now and in the future, so follow your path to the happy outcomes you desire. So he has, your masculine is in the change of direction energy where he is changing things in his life, and he's actually listening and to God's guidance, and he's getting the wisdom so he can change this direction, change his direction. So he's on the right path, and he's changing things in his life that aren't serving him anymore, and releasing old patterns, old thoughts, old things that are in his life. Exactly the same as what I've said that I'm in the process of, as I'm changing direction. I'm going through that door of fear that's within me. I'm having to face things, and the masculines, obviously you're one soul, so your energy is going to your masculine and he's experiencing the same energy. He's facing his fears, and he knows what he wants, he knows what he desires, he knows he wants to be with you, and he's changing things in his life so he can achieve it, and he's putting his trust in God. He's listening to the guidance, and he's getting the wisdom that he's been wanting. So let's get the additional message. So that's really amazing, really amazing. And as I said, leave me comments down below of how you've been feeling, and if this resonates to you, because this isn't just about the masculine energy, this is definitely for the feminines, because I've just said everything that card is saying. So that's just really weird. 21. This card signifies that you've had a change of heart that has altered the direction of your life in a positive way. Your old ways of living no longer interest you, and you find yourself avoiding friends and pastimes that previously attracted you. You desire a lifestyle and a career that will be better fit for your new interests and passions. The angels are guiding you through this time of transition. The law of attraction ensures that you'll manifest wonderful new opportunities and relationships. So yes, he is going through that door of fear as well, and he's changing things in his life. And first of all, he has this, your masculine, for him to be able to connect and trust in God, because he's awake now, is just amazing. And things like friends, past thoughts, past behaviours, things that maybe he used to be interested in that he's not now, he knows that it's not serving him anymore. He hasn't got desire for it anymore, and he knows what he wants and he knows what he desires. So he's going to be changing things to achieve, and he'll be able to attract everything that he's desiring, because he's on the right path, because he's changed direction, because he's made the decision to listen to God and God's angels and the guidance that he's been getting. So this is a massive change. And as I said, this is about you as well, the person that's watching, because I said all this before I've even picked that card. I've said that I've been experiencing this, and you could be experiencing the same sort of thing, where something shifted in me a few days ago, where I've just felt I've been guided and been pushed quite hard to actually change things a bit more, even though I've made massive changes in my life. There's more changes still that I'm having to do, and there's obstacles that are in the way that I need to get through. That aren't serving me anymore. That aren't, it's about making decisions for yourself and what makes you happy. So your masculine is in the same energy. So you're mirroring each other, and your energy is going to your masculine as well. So he's receiving that, and that's why he's making this change. He's not going to be going down, hiding away, listening to old thoughts and listening to the ego. He's more in control, and he's being more spiritual, and because he's more spiritual and he's got his heart open and he's getting the guidance, he's following what God's calling him to do. He's actually following what God's calling him to do, which again is uncomfortable and it is painful as well, like I said, because that's what I'm experiencing. But he's actually doing things, and he's been guided to make changes in his life, and facing fears. So that's just beautiful and wonderful. Thank you, God. So yeah, let me know if that resonates to you. I'm going to get another card here. These are nice bright yellow ones, Archangel Oracle cards. So let's see what comes out of this one. Fantastic news. Even though it's painful and challenging, it is fantastic news. When you're just staying on the same path and you're not changing things, and things aren't interesting you, and you're just bored and you're just feeling you're not alive, that's when you need to make this change. But the change, making the decision to change, is so uncomfortable. But that's just because of the ego and your mind putting thoughts and things and trying to control it, and giving you the feeling of fear. And it's about testing your trust and your faith, and that's the whole purpose of this journey. What else wants to come out about the masculine energy today, please? God, nice clear message. What does the person need to know that's watching? Right, let's see what comes out today of this deck. What's going on? The masculine energy, nice clear message, please. Creative writing, wow. And it's Archangel Gabriel. Make time to write down your thoughts in a journal or pen, or an article or book. So your divine masculine could find it helpful, or he could be doing something like writing, being creative in some way by writing how he's feeling, writing his thoughts, assessing each day about how he's feeling, writing it down in a journal. And these particular masculines that I keep tapping into are very creative, and they find that very helpful. Being creative in some way is very helpful to express how they're feeling, because they have all these feelings and how much love they're experiencing, but they're hiding it from you, and they're not sharing it, but they're just keeping it within, they're not releasing it. So this could be helping your masculine express himself, help him to feel, as everybody, when you write things down, you feel less weight on your shoulders and you clear your mind. So by writing things down, it helps release all the burdens, or all the stress and things that you could be feeling, overwhelming feeling as well. So let's have a look at the additional message. 35. Your soul longs for creative expression through writing. I can help you schedule this activity. Honour any inner nudges that guide you to write. The writing may be for your own enjoyment, or may be an experience of self-expression in a private journal. As you work with your connection to the written word, you may receive divine guidance to write articles or books for publication. Call upon me at any time to guide you through this process. So by him writing down how he's feeling in any way, it could be through, he could be writing a poem, he could be writing, he could be an author where he's writing down his experience of or writing a book, or he's, like I said, he could be writing his thoughts and feelings down every day and then looking over them and going back to them for guidance. Or he could be actually writing down how he's feeling, and this is definitely like some way of communication, writing down. So he could be writing you a letter, you could be receiving a letter, this could be for some of you, or writing music, anything that's creative, that's helping him express. This is what he's been guided to do, and this is what some of your masculines could be doing. So this is really positive as well, because this is helping him, release all of everything that's within and expressing himself. And that's what the masculines need to do, is express, and his soul is longing to do that. So very beautiful. And it's about, when you're writing, it's a very quiet time as well. You're very quiet and you connect with yourself, and you just feel like you clear things. So let me know how that resonates to you in the comments down below. If your person is an author, or you receive a letter, or you know that your masculine does write things down in a journal, or he writes music, however it resonates, I'll be really interested to know. So that is how God is helping your masculine and guiding him at the moment, and that's the energy your masculine's in. Right now I'm going to use my beautiful Archangel Michael cards to see what the message is today, what the energy of the masculine in today. Right, nice clear message for the person that's watching. What is the masculine energy? What wants to come out of this deck today for the person that's watching? What's going on with the masculines? Your inner guidance is real and trustworthy. He's trusting himself. Your masculine is trusting himself, and he's trusting the guidance that he's been getting. He's been receiving from God and God's angels. So God is helping, guiding, giving the guidance, and he's trusting himself. He's trusting God. So let's read the additional. Not the additional message. Let's see what the message says on the card first. Please help me clearly hear, see, feel and know the divine guidance that I have asked and prayed for. Allow me to keep my ego out of the way so your wisdom can come streaming through me for my own benefit and for those around me. So yes, God is helping him trust himself, for him to go within and everything that he's receiving and all the guidance that he is receiving from God and God's angel is trustworthy. And he hasn't got to worry, and he is praying, he is turning to God, and God is helping him keep his ego out of the way, for his mind to be quiet, for him to quiet his mind, and for him to live and be in the moment, and not looking too far ahead, not too far behind, in the past. He's actually being present, and yes, we know that because he's changing direction, he's changing his whole way of thinking as well, his thought process is releasing all of his old ways. So everything he is really experiencing, and the guidance he's been getting, like things that have been put in place for him, or signs and things for him to know that God is with him, is trustworthy. It's trustworthy guidance, and it's okay to trust yourself, it's okay to trust your intuition. So he is going within, he is connected with himself and God, and he knows what he wants, and he is changing the direction. He's coming towards you, he's making those big changes that he's been wanting to make, and he's going to get the courage and the confidence, and he has got the courage and the confidence. Not that he is going to get it, he will have the courage and the confidence to do all these things that he's been so afraid of and he's been avoiding, because now he's trusting his guidance, and not trusting his guidance, he's trusting God's guidance, and he knows that it's trustworthy. So sorry about my words, keep going all over the place because I've got so much to say. But this is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So this is all really positive, and it means that you're doing a really fantastic job of whatever energy you're experiencing, and whatever you're shifting within yourself is going to your masculine, and he's receiving that, and he's making the changes and getting through the obstacles in his life as well, and within. So and the most important message before I go into the energy pots and the communication is that I know that you've been drawn to watch this video because you want to know what's going on with your masculine, to see what the masculine energy is, but it really isn't about what is going on with your masculine. It's about you. This journey is about you. It's about your spiritual journey, because you're one soul. So whatever you're experiencing, obstacles that are within you, your masculine is experiencing as well. So the more you focus on yourself, the more you face your fears, the more you love yourself and grow as a person, all of that is helping your masculine, because your energy will go to him, and then as you can see how positive this reading is, that he's experiencing the same as what you've been going through. So just remember, this journey isn't about you focusing on your masculine, the physical person. It's about you focusing on yourself and dealing with things within you, and it's about your relationship and your connection to God's love. It's about you being awake, and how much you're trusting, and how much faith you've got in God. And when you get to a place where you live your life, where you trust and you have faith in God, and you spend time with God, praying and asking for help and just connecting with God, you live your life through God, that is when you see the results. Abundance in every way of your life will show up. It's about how much you believe and trust and have faith, and stop if you are just focusing on what your masculine's doing, it's no good. You need to get out of that energy, because it's not about what he's doing, the physical person or she. It's about what's going on within you. And people do get very angry sometimes and leave comments, but it's, I just pray for those people that are angry still, that they do try and have this understanding of what I'm trying to say, is there's no point you wasting your energy being angry with the physical person, of what they're on, concentrating on what they're doing, and whatever you're seeing in the 3D are just illusions. And you need to keep away from things that if there's something like social media or something, you need to keep away and not focus on the physical person, on your masculine. This journey, your masculine can't make you happy. You are responsible for your happiness, and things that have happened before in your life with whoever, and obviously most importantly your masculine, you need to let it go, and you need to do forgiveness. You need to find the bigger understanding of why those things happened and why this triggered you, the stuff within you. And I've had to experience all those things, and I'm in a place now where I feel, most of the time I feel very peaceful. But as I said, there's lots of things at the moment that I'm going through, that I'm releasing, but towards my masculine I feel very peaceful, very zen, and feel unconditional love. And if you know that's what energy I'm in and how I've experienced. But if you are an angry person and you're frustrated and you just about had enough, there's still things and still more for you to do. And then when you have dealt with those things that are triggering you within, that is when you'll see results from your masculine. But the whole point of this journey isn't about your masculine, it isn't about you being with your masculine. Your masculine is a bonus, is a gift from God. The purpose of this journey is you having unconditional love for yourself, for you to be able to feel whole without anything external, without any person or anything to make you happy. You're in control of your happiness, and you've got to be able to be happy in whatever situation and not be dependent on anybody or anything. So I hope that helps you in some way, and I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. And that is why I wanted to do this channel, because all the understanding and knowledge I receive, I want to be able to share with you so I can help you. And just remember, your masculine is a gift from God. And I know some of you will be very angry and go, what? I don't know what you're talking about, but it's true. And I just hope you can release that anger and be guided from God to know how to release that anger and to have this big understanding of this journey. And you know, in the 3D, it does look to other people, you will be experiencing when people think that you're going round the twist, and you're just that you're going round the twist and you're mad. But that's the whole point of the journey as well, is about trusting yourself and not listening to what's going on around you, and know yourself, what you know, the understanding, and you know what you're experiencing. You know this love that you're feeling is unconditional, and God's love. But it's about if you can stay in a place where you can switch off and still go through that door of fear of what other people are going to think, and maybe people not liking you, having the courage not to have, you know, for people to dislike you, which is, you do have to have courage, and that is what I'm experiencing right now. So anyway, I won't go on anymore, but I just wanted to help you by sharing my experience and what I'm having at the moment, and you know, my understanding of it, of what I've learnt so far. Right, let's see what the energy of the masculine, how he's feeling towards you. What energy is he in? Let's see. Honest again. That came out last time. So yes, because he's having this experience of changing direction, he's releasing, expressing himself by been doing some kind of creative writing your letter, or writing a song, writing poetry. He's trusting the guidance from God. He's being honest with himself, and he's in the energy of being honest, and he's going to be honest with you. So this has come up twice in a short period of time. So yes, because he's changing his ways, he's being honest, he's not hiding, he's not lying to himself anymore, he's not pushing it away, he's not brushing it under the carpet, he's actually going within and being honest about it with himself and coming to terms with it, and he's preparing to come towards you. Yeah, there we go. Wow, He's going to communicate in an honest way with you. He's communicating with himself in an honest way. And communicate, I said, you could be definitely hearing some of you. This is some of you, not all of you. He could be writing a letter. Writing something that's expressing how he's feeling towards you. So let me know if you do receive a letter from your masculine, because I'd be very excited for you. Or you know that something's happening where your masculine does do lots of writing in some creative way. Just let me know how that resonates to you. I'll be really interested. But there's communication coming. He wants to communicate his truth. He wants to communicate how, and be honest with you. So this is absolutely outstanding. This is what we're wanting. This is just so exciting. So exciting. And the reason, this is the reason why this is happening with your masculine is because you're getting through the obstacles. You're releasing things in yourself because it's about you, not the physical person, the masculine. A lot of us seem to think that's going to make everything okay. You make me feel so alive. There you go. I said that. You make me feel so alive. When you're together, it makes him feel so alive, and that's how I explain. When I was with my masculine, that is how I explained it before I even knew about anything to do with twin flames or anything, is that I felt alive. I lived in the moment and enjoyed every moment, whatever circumstances it was, and I felt alive. So that's how your masculine is feeling as well, and what he experienced. What else wants to come out for the communication? This is what he would like to communicate with you in the 3D and what he's actually saying to you in the 5D. Let's see. You're everything I've ever wanted, yeah. You're everything that he's ever wanted, or she's ever wanted. And you make them feel alive. So they're very powerful communication messages today, and you may actually get communication with those messages on it in some way. It might be, your masculine, or you could be writing a text message, or in some way there's going to be communication. And because creative writing came out, I thought, to do with maybe an old-fashioned writing a letter, or maybe a text message or something. But there's definitely communication, and it's going to be honest. It's going to be more truthful. It's going to be, because he's changed direction. He's on the right path, and he's not going to be like he was before. And that's the whole thing as well on this journey, is to stop thinking about what your masculine was like, and release that, and think about how much you've grown as a person and how much your masculine must have grown as a person. So, and just be in a forgiving energy towards your masculine, and have this greater understanding. Educate yourself on it, and not just keep thinking and pining for this masculine to make everything okay for you, because you need to be okay yourself before your masculine will be drawn to you like a magnet, because you're one soul. So your energy is going to your masculine. So I hope I've made that clear and that's helpful for you. I'm going to get a card for the person that's watching today, the reminder cards to bring forth your beautiful divine inner spirit. And it's a message that God wants you to know today to help you. So please, nice clear message for the person that's watching, please. What is the message today? What is the message today for the person that's watching needs to hear to help them and give them guidance? Let's see. I love it in these readings because they're so powerful and so magical. so magical. And magic and miracles happen every day of our lives. It's whether you notice them and whether you're open to miracles as well. Right. Set yourself goals. So that could help you in some way. Let's read the message. It's really useful for you to set yourself both weekly and monthly goals. This helps to assist you on your divine path, helping to ensure that you don't sway. Focus on what you want to achieve each week and month and pin them up somewhere you can see them to remind you daily. And the action to take is write down, there we go, write down a list of at least 10 realistic goals you would like to achieve by the end of the week, and some more challenging goals for the end of the month. And the powerful affirmation is, I achieve all of my goals and feel overjoyed. So set yourself goals by writing your goals down, and set goals that are manageable as well, things that you want to be able to achieve. Write it down, and it's going to help you focus, and it's going to make you feel more uplifted, because at the end of the week or the end of the month you can see what you've achieved and what you haven't achieved. And writing again as well, we said about the masculine, writing things down about how he's expressing. Write things down about how you're feeling within yourself and express yourself. So maybe set goals, however it resonates to you, whatever you like to enjoy, or there's something that you want to change and you have to have a little bit of discipline to do it or something. Just have goals, set yourself goals, and the ones that you know that you can achieve, manageable ones, and then gradually make it harder. One of your goals could be try not to focus on what the masculine's doing, not to go on social media or something like that that's going to help you in some way that you find beneficial. But yeah, just set yourself goals and spend time, make time for yourself, and do things that you love. It doesn't have to be something that where you do need to have discipline. It could be something, just think to yourself, right, I want to be able to do this once a week or once a day or something. Making time for yourself, putting yourself first, doing something you love that makes you feel that you're going to get results, that's helping you in some way. So, or maybe starting something new that maybe you're fearful about starting, something that's different that you've always wanted to do but you're just a bit fearful of doing. Just maybe think about different goals that you're wanting to achieve, and work through them gradually by setting weekly or monthly goals. So I hope that helps you in some way, and this message today did resonate with your situation and how you've been feeling, and if it resonates with your masculine, what's going on with your masculine. But as I said, even though you're watching this to know what's going on with your masculine, because we're doing the masculine energy, you're one soul, so whatever you have been experiencing, your masculine will be experiencing too. So hopefully it does resonate with what you've been experiencing, and it's given you a clear message of knowing what's going on with yourself and your masculine. So I will do another video in a couple of days. So I like to do one every other day, and I think we're coming up to a new moon as well, so I'm going to see how that's affecting us and your masculine as well. I love doing it when there's a full moon or a new moon, because always so much happens and lots of changes and lots of shifts. If you haven't subscribed already, don't forget to subscribe, like this video if you liked it, and as I said, when I get to 1,000 subs, which isn't that far away now, I'm really getting close now, I will be exposing myself, and you'll be able to see my face and me, and then you'll be able to put my face to my voice, and it will help you connect with me more. It will be challenging for me because I'm not very I'm not very comfortable with talking into a camera. I'm really paranoid, but I will do it because I said I would when I get to 1,000, and it will be good for me to be challenged. And the more I do show myself as well, I'll be able to do talks and things and share with you my experience of how my journey started, and I'll be able to share how it unfolds as well. And my goal is to be able to show you guys my masculine one day, so that's my intention. So it's very exciting how this channel is unfolding and where it's heading. It's just my dream come true. So thank you so much for supporting me and joining me on my journey. I have my PayPal in the description box down below now, so if you would like to donate, I would really appreciate your support for my channel. It means the world to me, and I'd be so grateful and appreciative. And as I said, I'll do a video in a couple of days. I'm sending my love, support and light to you guys, and I'm thinking of you, and I'll see you in a few days. Take care. Bye.
Oh, what's your soul saying?